I'm Madison King. Studies show that your diet has a profound effect on how you express the possibilities encoded in your DNA. Being a gymnast, I've always had to eat really healthy and work out a lot so I can be strong. This led to me taking an interest in nutrition. I took a nutrition class and I was shocked at what I found, but I wanted to take it a step further and look into how what you eat can affect your genetics. And I was completely shocked at what I found. I found that some food can turn off your genetic markers, cause heart problems for you, and it can cause obesity, which can lead to other things. All of these problems are pretty common in America because in America, our nature and nurture is so much fast food and so tempting to just go get a Big Mac from McDonald's, but we can't do that. So you might be wondering what a genetic marker is. A genetic marker is a gene or DNA sequence with a known location on a chromosome that can be used to identify an individual or species. Genetic markers are super duper important to our health. Carson Lewis says the food you consume can turn on or off certain genetic markers which play a major and even life or death role in your health outcomes. Genetic markers are usually turned off or on when you're in the womb. So if your mom smoked or drank or did drugs or anything like that, you could have had a genetic marker turned on or off, which can cause you to have a poor life. Heart problems. We all know your arteries can get clogged from eating too much greasy food, but it's really a bad thing. And have you ever been to the doctors and they ask you, any heart problems in your family? That's because heart problems can be passed down through genetics. So if your grandfather ate super bad during his lifetime, he could die, and then your parents could have heart problems, and then leading you to have heart problems even if you ate super healthy. So scientists actually did a study on this, and they fed flies a bunch of greasy foods, and then they weren't shocked to see that those flies had heart problems. They were shocked to see that the grandchildren and children of those the flies had heart problems. Heart problems are typically passed down by having one copy of each genetic trait passed down into your genetics. And if both your parents don't have, if one parent has heart problems but the other one doesn't, but if the parent who has heart problems has the dominant gene for that, then you are most likely to have heart problems. And then obesity. Obesity is a pretty bad thing in itself, but it can also lead to so many other things, such as cancer cells, which, as we all know, can kill you. And these cancer cells can lead to lung cancer, brain cancer, and colon cancer, along with a bunch of other cancers. And thousands of people die from it every year. And then heart problems can also be caused from obesity. And we do know that heart problems can be passed down through genetics, but we also know now that obesity can also be passed down through genetics. So instead of having just heart problems, you can have heart problems and obesity. And then obesity can also kill you. So the leading causes of death in the obese population were malignancy, infection, ischemic heart disease, and pulmonary embolism, which are all things that can kill you. So instead of having your child just have heart problems, they can have heart problems and be obese, which can lead to cancer and a bunch of other life-threatening things. So in America, we have very bad nature and nurture with fast food. It's fast food around every corner, no matter where you're at. So, and eating all of these things can cause your genetic markers to be turned off, you to have heart problems, and obesity. When you eat healthy, it'll help you and your mental health, and it can help the country so that less people are dying every year due to heart problems, having their genetic markers turned off, and obesity. And right now, thousands of people are changing their dietary habits for the better. So why don't you? Because it's just super helpful.